For joining in. I thought he was live. I'm so sorry, you guys. I am live now, baby. Welcome in, friends. Welcome. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm so sorry for the delay, or at least I was supposed to go live yesterday, but instead I went live today because yesterday was just kind of busier day. I had other things to do, but here we go, baby. Welcome in, friends. Welcome. Hello. Good to see you, friends. We're starting with Extreme today. We can run a poll. Let me see if I actually have a pre-made poll from okay, no, it looks like I'd have to write in all the options again for the polls. But if we want to do another poll we'll do it at 200 likes on the live stream. Once we get to 200 likes, then we will do a poll for what Canoodle puzzle to do for the remainder of the live stream. So appreciate y'all for joining in. And then once again, with regard to the suggestions for the puzzles, we will be doing it on whichever ones I see, I'll try and do. But also, try and throw in some good ones. But anytime anyone throws in a super chat, then look at all these mods. Thank y'all so much, friends. What is that? 5 different mods that are in here right now. I appreciate y'all. I think this is my first interaction with this channel, but I really like all these videos. I binged quite a few of them. LOL. Thank you, Owen. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being here. We'll have people kind of joining in slowly but surely over the course of this. So. We're just doing a warm-up here with the blue piece. So we shook up the blue piece in Canoodle Extreme, which is my personal favorite version of Canoodle. However, it might not be the version that you guys are familiar with if you guys do come from the short-form videos. I would like to do these ones more often, but it felt like for a while at least. I'm not sure if it's legitimate, but like I feel like the non-extreme, like the Canoodle, what am I trying to say? Goodness, and I'm also not solving it here. There it is. Okay. The Kanoodle Ultimate Champion videos, which the one with the timer, that's usually the ones that do the best. But I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you guys so much. Ultimate Champion. I don't know why I love your vids, but I suck at Kanoodle. Oh, that's fine. I've seen this version. It's amazingness. Yeah, and this is a really, really dope version of the game. It's my personal favorite, probably actually, is the Kanoodle. Is the Canoodle Extreme. Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat here. Mind you, I do change my user often. Okay, no worries, Nova. Appreciate you for being here and doing all this stuff. Regardless, all right. I guess you'll just have to let me know when you change your username. All right, here we go. All right, let's move on to another One Piece challenge just to kind of get into it a little bit before we start our other stuff. Yeah, I won't mind. I constantly have to see your channel though. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So the pink piece just cannot move. We obviously can do so many different things here. Let's do one of my favorite other things to do, which is to put the new homies together, the Booger and light pink, like this. You could even go as far as to do blue there, yellow there, just to get rid of some of the bigger pieces. You could go crazy and do something like, chomper there and light blue with maybe red underneath there. And then once we kind of have this all figured out, I think we should be good. We are good. Oh my goodness, yeah. So the thing about the One Piece challenges on Canoodle Extreme or on the regular Canoodle as well is that, they can be pretty easy. So there we go, baby. Heck yeah. All right. We've done it. All right. Debating on bringing my Canoodles on my 9-hour flight to Greece and then back. Not sure if it'll annoy people. No. I mean, I think you should bring it, definitely, yeah. People won't mind if you're not being too loud and annoying with it, I guess, So yeah, anyway, welcome in everyone. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you to everyone who's also watching the VOD. All right, let's get into some 2-piece challenges. I'm just gonna do some random ones here. We're gonna do Chomper and light pink. And then once we hit a nice, I'll be live for about 56 more minutes. I'm sorry I didn't get to do my live stream yesterday. I ended up being busier, so instead we are replacing it with a live stream today, baby. Let's go. All right. Ooh, that looks awful, actually. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is a really interesting placement right here, obviously, because it's kind of blocking off a lot of stuff. I am seeing, though, that maybe blue could go there, because then you could do something along the lines of, there's multiple things you could do here, right? But I'm thinking just get rid of the chunky pieces, red and gray back there. We can't move light pink. We can't move yellow, chomper, white. Hello. And then maybe we'll go light blue down there. We can go Booger here, or we can go pink, but I'm gonna say Booger there and then pink. Ooh, that looks good. I don't know. Is this a little too ambitious? Maybe, right? Because here I won't be able to do this because, okay, that's not gonna quite work, but I feel like we're basically there. We could also go like this, and that's not gonna work, never mind. I feel like I had something better before. If we go yellow here, although, wait, hold on. what was I doing? I don't remember. Because yeah, we can't do this. I feel like we had something, or I had something going on here. You could do this with this, but then no. Oh my gosh, Danny, what's going on? I feel like you had something. What was it? What was it? Hello, friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy early birthday to your mom. Heck yeah. Shout out, Carmen. All right. Oh my gosh, Danny. Why are you struggling so hard? What's happening? I feel like I had something here and now I just don't. Are you kidding? What's happening? There's no way this is gonna be good. Well, I mean, it's not gonna work, but if you do it that way, it's just gonna be the shape of the red piece on top. Why am I struggling so hard? I feel like there was just clearly something that was like pretty obvious there. You could do this, actually. You could do Geraldine and Gerald, just like this, and then kind of build around it. That's not gonna work. However, what if we did, yeah, there we go, yellow and purple. Nice, sweet, okay. Heck yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Appreciate y'all being here. It is a nice Thursday evening. We are busting out a live stream today. It's tomorrow, it's 2 a.m. for you. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. It is pretty late, yeah. Okay, let's move on though. Let's see how long we go today. Yeah, I'm trying not to get the shadow from the phone, because yeah, I'm just top lit today. I don't have my other light. I think it's downstairs or something, but I just wanted to kind of get going. Do red and orange where they have to touch, David? I got you. All right, red and orange where they have to touch. Yeah, let's do it, baby. And then yeah, once again, as a reminder, make sure you guys like the live stream. At 200 likes, we will run a poll to see which one you guys, ooh, interesting. That's kind of cute, they're cuddling. At 200 likes, we'll run a poll to see which Kanoodle, version of Kanoodle you guys want me to do for the rest of the live stream. Okay, interesting. There's so many different things we could do here. Obviously, there's kind of a long area up there, but yeah, these two cannot move. If we did something like this, I don't think it's gonna be good because I think here specifically, it's like, I mean, you could do, it doesn't, it gets rid of some of our good pieces to do this, but it also got rid of purple, which kind of sucks. Because purple's definitely the most valuable piece in a certain way. What if we do this? Is this gonna work? No, because anywhere you put gray, it's just gonna leave the shape of the red piece, so that won't work. But instead, what if we did just one of these pieces on the side, right? So what if we go Booger, and then, if you guys don't know, by the way, I call that Booger. We could also do this, here, wait. Yeah, move pink down here. We just can't move red and orange, so everything else is fair game. Although, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to have a piece that fits in there properly, so maybe instead we'll just do this, similar to what we had, right? We can go light pink there, maybe, and then, oh gosh. Oh no, wait, no, we're all good. Do you guys see it? Look at that. Gray and yellow, heck yeah, baby. Nice, sweet, okay, awesome, okay. Thank y'all so much for joining in. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, make sure you guys are liking the live stream. The more likes, the more people show up. Once we get to 200 likes, then I will run a poll for which Kanoodle you guys want to see me play for the rest of the video or live stream. Blue and green. I got you, Jerry. Let's do it. Blue and green, and then yeah, feel free to hold off on the nailing it. Yeah, and here comes the suggestions. Yeah, hold off on nailing it. Nailing it. Hold off on the suggestions. Oh my gosh, wait, there was something cool that was happening there. It looks like it was gonna do this, which is very interesting looking. So I'm gonna say that that's where it landed. The suggestions you can throw out there when we get to the point where I'm done with the puzzle, and then you can throw out the suggestions, and I'll try and just grab one. But if you guys do have any super chats you want to throw out there, then if you want to throw out a super chat with a suggestion, then that automatically places your, like I'm gonna do your suggestion if you throw it out that way. So. How are we gonna go about this? Let's do like gray, let's do red, let's do light pink. Oh, almost, okay, yeah. It's left with the gray piece shape there. What if we go, that's a little ambitious, but never mind, we're good. Heck yeah, okay. That one looked like it was gonna be a lot harder than it actually was, it looks like. But heck yeah. Promised an all-nighter with my friend, oh my goodness. That's crazy. I remember the days when I pulled all-nighters for fun. Now it's, I haven't done an all-nighter in forever, thank God. Record breaking, I know, yeah, all right, here we go. I saw do lime and light pink, but they can't touch. I got you, okay. So these are the two, basically, we've, I guess, deemed these two the homies, but in this version of the game, in Kanoodle Stream, lime and light pink, or Booger as we call it, and Pinky. Adam, I'm so glad you liked the videos, friend. Thank you so much. So we just have to shake this up until they're not touching. Ooh, okay, well, there you go. Nice. So, obviously play along at home too if you guys have your own Kanoodle Extremes. So let's see, what do we want to do here? I was going to say maybe yellow down here. You can't really put like blue anywhere in here. This is a little bit of an odd space. I mean, you could just throw gray there and just kind of forget about it, you know what I mean? You could also do something like, well, actually, we already have these two pieces already put in there, so we just don't really, I mean, I don't know. I think I could just kind of go with whatever feels right. However, I don't know. I think actually I might do something else here. I might actually do gray and red down here. I think that feels a little better because now I can go yellow there, and then we just got to build out that way. You can go light blue if you want, although maybe there's a good way for me to put blue somewhere over here. No, I mean, we could do blue like this as well. However, I was gonna say this would be awesome because then you could put there, or chomper as we call it. But the problem is that these two pieces, Booger and light pink, we can't move them, and I was gonna put one of them there, and those are the only ones that kind of fit in that space left over. So instead, we'd have to do something completely different down here, which you could do pink and purple, and then see if maybe there's a way to kind of fill out the rest here. You could do this, but that's not gonna end up working. Yeah, dang, okay. We're getting close, but yeah. Close but no cigar. All right. I don't know where that phrase really came from, but it's a thing people say. Okay, what if we did, shoot, yeah, what if we just do this? We just do chomper, white on there, right? And then we do blue laying on it like that. That looks pretty nice, right? And then we just have to figure out the rest, right? We got to find a good spot for light pink, which you can do because you light blue up top there. And then, ooh, come on, Dan. Lock in. Figure this out. Ooh, it's close. Okay. So unfortunately, right, because if you put green here, you'll have purple, but then we have just this line. Oops. We got this line up top here that obviously we can't fill in with orange because orange isn't a perfect line. I bought several of the Kanoodle products because of your videos. That's awesome, Agent. I appreciate you, friend. That's so dope. Okay. I'm so glad, and I hope you had a good, or you're having a good time with them. You had, not past tense. Okay. So what else could we do over here, right? I think this is pretty nice here, and I like this, but we could in theory take the yellow out as well. I need to find a good like natural spot for some of these pieces, right? This looks good for blue, but like, I don't know. I mean, you could in theory do something like, no, you can't actually, because that's a 7-dot space. If you guys don't know, each piece is only 4 or 5 dots. So you can't really do, of course, when you think about the math, right? You can't do stuff like that because 7 is not divisible by 4 or 5, of course. So if you do this, what can I do here? I don't know why I'm like struggling to even think about it. Because if you did that, then how the hell do we, I mean, oops, sorry, how the heck do we, I'm supposed to censor myself in these live streams, it's my bad. I don't know why, I got lost in the sauce there, okay. You could do, oh my gosh, why am I so stuck? Okay, maybe we gotta take white out and try something else again down here. So we tried this. What do we do? Oh my gosh, I'm struggling here. All right, good to see you guys, friends. Over 2 minutes. I know this one's taking a little bit. Do I have a degree in math or something? No. I like math, but I don't know if I was like ever. I don't think I ever crushed it in math necessarily, but I enjoy it, I guess, in certain ways. I do like stats too. I'm a big stats guy for some reason. But like if I did this though, I don't think it'd fill this. So yeah, where the heck are we gonna put blue? It's a huge problem. Yeah, we can't do that. Can we do something like, no, we can't do that. Okay. All right, I gotta figure this out. If we do blue here, right, could we do something back behind here besides like white, right? If we do chomper, we're gonna need one of these two, right? But Booger and light pink can't move. That's kind of the main challenge here. So why am I struggling? ChatGPT saved me with a math final. Wow, yeah, there you go. I totally did not get 100% mark on my math exam. That's okay. You don't need 100%. Also, I don't wanna like, I don't want to speak too strongly on this, but like, you might not need a lot of this stuff in general in life, you know? I remember thinking that like every exam I ever take was going to be like the biggest deal, and like every grade I got and all that kind of stuff back when I was in school, and then you get to the rest of your life and you're like, oh, that didn't really matter at all. Interesting, yeah. Okay, so maybe what we could do is something instead like this. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, because we just don't have to move these two. You could do light blue with green there. Obviously, then you have to do orange down there. But now I feel like this feels a little better, right? Because then you can do, I don't really want to do this. We could though, we can go like this, boom, boom, oh, boom. Oh my gosh, Danny, what are you doing? Okay. But then here though, I feel like we're gonna struggle. Yeah, okay. So instead, maybe what we want to consider doing down here is pink with white on top like that, purple, but then here though, yeah, we're not gonna have anywhere to be able to put blue. Because here, right, if we did that, it would just be red and then the shape of red left over. So instead, what if we go... Ooh, what about this? Boom, boom. Ooh, hear me out, okay. Boom. Oh my gosh, that's insane, Danny, you're insane. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Sorry, here, let me shift it upwards a little bit like that. Look at that. Nice, let's go. That was a 5-minute mark. No, okay, that took me way longer. Didn't mean to, but it did. Okay. All right, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Woo! Make sure you guys like the live stream. More likes, more people show up. Woo! I love math. Nice. Blue and orange. My name is Ben, by the way. 526. Okay, yeah, not the worst. Bless you. Yeah. Okay, one more. It's always 2 sneezes. Okay. Let's see. White, green, light pink cannot touch. Blue and orange. My name is Ben. Let's do blue and orange. Danny's a goat. Thank you. Sorry, Tom. Usually the 3-piece challenges are just very likely to not be possible. So I don't want to spend like 20 minutes on a puzzle that we end up finding out is not possible. Bless you. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Oh no, the blue. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. Blue. Oh my gosh, they got to land in a spot here real quick. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking that live stream, baby. We got 313 people in here. Ooh, interesting. That looks like it could be very rough, but let's try it. Okay, so yeah, blue and orange now cannot move for the rest of the puzzle. Let's see. This is obviously much harsher lighting than normal. You guys can see my phone shadow right here, but it's what I've got going for me today, so that's okay. All right. So of course we do have to, actually it's a 3-piece challenge because the only piece that's long enough to fit down here that we have left over is the light blue. So it's basically a 3-piece challenge, which is something I said I wasn't gonna try to do, but here we are, I guess. I was gonna say you could do green here and that, but then we don't have a piece actually that fits up here. It would have had to be green or orange, which you can't move. So instead we could do, well, I mean, you could do light pink, but then you have to do purple here, which is unfortunate because purple is the most versatile piece in this version of the game. So it's good to kind of keep it, but we can't if we do this at least. So let's just try it though. Let's see. Maybe we'll be fortunate. Here though, my biggest concern actually is also the fact that like we don't have a good spot for pink basically, because if we put pink anywhere, I'm worried that yeah, like pink and white are both gonna have to like compete for weird spaces. So it's gonna be kind of challenging to get it all kind of put together. So, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so let's take out Booger, let's take out red. Let's go back to here. If we did just put pink here and just kind of solve outwardly that way, I mean, the other thing, right, we gotta think about is we could do something like this. We can go white, or chomper as we call it, right, with gray underneath, like so. But then, yeah, you'd have to go yellow here, and then, yeah, that's not gonna work because that's not the shape of Booger. So instead, let's do something different again. Okay, what if we did this? Ooh, that could be interesting, right? So if you do pink and white like that, because then you can throw, of course, red back here. If anyone's just joining in, by the way, orange, blue, and light blue cannot move for the rest of the puzzle, right? So that's kind of our biggest challenge, is that these 3 pieces can't move at all. So instead, I have to kind of come up with unique ways to, yeah, if we had green left over, then that would work, unfortunately, but alas, that is not the case. I wonder if there's any sort of way we can like, I mean, I don't think there's any sort of way we could really rework this to make this work. Like, for example, I don't think I can do anything here to make Booger make sense, right? Because here we wouldn't be able to fill that little area in or whatever. So yeah, dang, okay. Yeah, these 3, this one also might not be possible, unfortunately, because it ended up being a 3-piece challenge, but we'll see. I'm not ready to call it quits, at least not yet, of course. So yeah, let's take all these out and let's just try some other stuff here, right? Yeah, these 3 pieces cannot move. For anyone who's just joining in, make sure you guys like the live stream also, by the way. At 200 likes, we'll run a poll for the, I want to ask you guys what Kanoodle you guys want me to play, or what version of Kanoodle you want me to play. This is the extreme, by the way, for the rest of the live stream. So, let's see. Oh my gosh, like, because if we did pink here, the problem there would be that we can only do like a combo of purple and gray, which isn't great. Like, I don't want to get rid of those pieces so early. And here wouldn't work because that's I think 11 dots, so it wouldn't work there either. So, dang, yeah, because like, I wanted to try and do this. I could do this. We could go, hold on, or maybe we can't, no. Well, we could, we'd have to get rid of purple again, but we could try this. Pink, purple, light pink, because we're at least getting rid of light pink. So now the hardest pieces left are gonna be green and chomper, and then also Booger is gonna be kind of challenging. So what if we did You do green there, maybe. Maybe something like that. No, yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm getting too complicated with it, but yeah, these 3 pieces can't move, so this is a very challenging puzzle. I apologize for how tough it is. Liked and subbed. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you, friend. I think we tried this, but with different pieces, so we could try it again here. Let's see. Boom, boom. And maybe white here. Boom. And then, is there any way I could just kind of... Oh my gosh, I got it. Let's freaking go, baby. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Gotta go. Love y'all. Thank you, Carla, for being here. Appreciate you, friend. There we go. Let's go. I think that deserves a like, if anything. Oh, you beat me too. Yeah, it's a tough one. All right. All right, Sam, I got you. Do yellow and gray, but they have to touch. Also, as a reminder, if anyone throws out any super chats, first of all, thank you so much. It helps support me and everything I do, and it's really kind. But also, it is just like one of the best ways. Like, if you, what am I trying to say? Jesus. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that if you throw out a super chat and you, sorry, I'm trying to do this where they're not touching. Come on, Gray, land somewhere. Nice. Okay. If you throw out a super chat with a suggestion, I will take your suggestion basically no matter what, unless it's like impossible or really challenging. So yeah, feel free to, if you guys really want your, who will spot the super chats, hopefully me, but all of y'all, I guess. But yeah, if anybody wants to make sure where you're, following super chats, one super chat with any sort of amount, I guess, then yeah, like I will, I'll do those puzzles. Anyway, all right, so yellow and gray cannot move, and they couldn't touch each other, so we have that done. So now, actually, this is like a nice spot here for Booger to go, if you want to put it in that way. I was gonna say you could also do still something like this, but it's really ambitious because then here, I mean, you could do it with blue like that. Actually, that's kind of sick. Yeah, I dig that a lot, actually. You could do light blue and orange there, but then our biggest problem is we're gonna have to deal with pink, which isn't going to really fit anywhere, unfortunately. So instead, let's try something else down here. What if we did... This is a slightly different thing. I don't know if it's gonna have different results. Nope, okay. Yeah, no, okay. That's not gonna work. So let's instead do that, maybe, and then we go boom. Ooh, no, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, okay, shoot, okay. All right, so yeah, as a reminder, we cannot move yellow, we cannot move gray. I like everything we've got going on here so far, but instead maybe we want to try something else over here. I could see a bunch of different things. I could see us also going pink there, we can go blue there still, and we can also go, look at this, light blue down there. That's pretty sick. Then you can go light pink there. You can maybe do something like this, but it's a little ambitious. Because then here, yeah, anywhere you put the red, right? Here it's gonna give you the shape of the purple piece. I know we could take out Booger as well, but actually wait here. I don't know if this is gonna change anything, but you can go like that. Yeah, it's not gonna change anything. Okay, let's instead go, oops, go back there. Let's go, yeah, I don't know where to put white. Chomper's gotta be chomping on something, but I don't know what it is yet. Because you can also go like this, but then I don't know. I mean, I'm not feeling confident about this one's ability to be solved. Yeah, okay, not like that, at least. So yeah, gray and yellow cannot move. That's the biggest thing here. Approximately 25 minutes, oh no, how long has it been? Yeah, 23 minutes and 40 seconds is how long the live's been. I thought you were saying that's how long I've been going for, jeez. No, that would be tough, okay. So the other thing you do is you could put purple down here, but I don't even think that like helps us at all, right? Because you could do that and that, but then we don't really have a piece that'll fit in here properly. So yeah, I don't think anything that I'm doing here is gonna necessarily be good. I think I'm just trying too hard to do a specific thing because this should be doable. This should be incredibly doable. Like we tried this. We could try it with light blue though, which we didn't really do. So if we do that, right, we can go boom, boom. Dang, we're close, okay. So if we instead go, what if we go boom? Yeah, we don't have anything we could fit back there though, so that actually already doesn't work. Oh my gosh, okay. We could also go back to blue here, but then we have to just try different things down here. And we did try a few different things. We try red here, and then boom, boom, boom. Ooh, it's close again, right? But then the problem here, right, is that, yeah, unless I move Booger, but then Booger has to go somewhere, and I don't think Booger's gonna have a good spot to go, right? Like, that would be dope if I had gray and light pink left over, but I don't. So, yeah, anyway. Tomorrow's your birthday? Nice, IDK. Happy early birthday, friend. Here, instead we could just do this. I don't know why I'm trying too hard, maybe. We just can't move the gray piece and the yellow piece, so let's go back to this. I apologize if that pisses you off when I take all the pieces out, but I think it's gonna be helpful for us to start over. We could go like this. Although here we don't really have a good spot for blue unless we did like that, but we can't do that. Okay. So yeah, never mind, not that. Let's do like, so maybe that's not a good idea, at least. We can go boom. We don't have yellow to go in there, so that wouldn't work. Okay, come on, Danny. This one really shouldn't be that hard, right? Like, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, we just can't move yellow and gray. We could do that, and that, oops, and that, and go red. That's not gonna work if I put red there. If I put red there, same problem, right? Because if you go red here, you're gonna have, no matter where you put purple in, it's gonna be the shape of purple again instead of the orange piece. So we do have to kind of rework this yet again. You could do this, but then do I really have, I don't have anything to, well, hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I have it. Look at this. Purple, red, done. Let's go, baby. Thank y'all to everyone joining in. Appreciate y'all being here. Let me start the poll as well for what Kanoodle you guys want me to do. For the rest of the live stream. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream though too. More likes, more people show up. So we'll do Kanoodle Extreme, which is the one I'm currently doing. I'm so sorry, you guys. I have to do this like by hand. Let's do Ultimate Champion. Let's do Kanoodle Cosmic. And let's do Kanoodle Pyramid. Nice, let's do it. All right. So yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Thank you guys so much for being here. And there we go. We got the poll going. So what Kanoodle should we do for the rest of the live stream? Make sure to mark your vote down below in the poll. And I will do one more of these Kanoodle Extreme puzzles while we're kind of figuring that out. All right. Try purple and dark blue, but you can't move them. Love it. Yeah, so that's just going to be purple and dark blue. Yeah, let's do it. All right. You hit 1K recently. Nice, Flame Hawk. Congratulations, friend. That's awesome. All right. So purple and dark blue, here we go. So this is just a 2-piece challenge where we cannot move purple and dark blue. Let's work around it. This looks like a perfect spot down here, by the way, in between them for Booger, right? You can put Booger in like that, chomper in like this. We can go like this, boom and boom. Nice. Maybe throw a red in here, maybe do pink up here, and then here is gonna be interesting. We could do just green like that, light blue maybe. Oh my gosh, please tell me we have it. Oh my gosh, this was too easy apparently. Look at that, orange, gray, done. Wow, I crushed it. Absolutely crushed that one. Not intentional, but I just did. All right. Come on, chat, Ultimate Champion. What do you guys think? Yeah, right now we're tied between Extreme and Ultimate Champion. If you guys want a little bit of a refresher, this is Kanoodle Extreme, so if you want me to stay on Kanoodle Extreme, vote for Kanoodle Extreme. We have Kanoodle Cosmic, is this guy with the crazy little cosmic pieces. We have Kanoodle Pyramid is the big guy right here. This guy's a little more limiting in what we can do, but we could try big Kanoodle Pyramid, or, of course, the one that everybody knows from the videos, Kanoodle Ultimate Champion, which includes the timer and the stopwatch and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, all right. Here we go. Let's, oh, wait, hold on. How do I, okay, there we go. All right. Let's keep going then, because it looks like right now, currently, Extreme is currently winning. So, well, it's very close, but we'll do one more Extreme here. Let's see. Red and white can't move. Okay, yeah. Let's do one more red and white. Booger and pink, no touching, please. Sorry, Jason, I'm gonna do red and white. Also, yeah, if anybody has a super chat, feel free to throw those out there. If any, yeah, I mean, obviously it goes a long way to help support, but also, yeah, it's very kind. And okay, this is basically a 3-piece challenge. So you guys have earned a tougher challenge here as well. So, but yeah, anyone who throws a suggestion out via super chat, I will obviously prioritize that suggestion specifically, unless it's like very hard. In which case I might ask you to just throw something else out there. All right, so here we go. Red and white can't move, right? Purple also can't move either because unfortunately purple is the only piece we can do that fits back here. So if you guys see, for example, if I want to do like blue like that, then we don't actually have a piece that has that sort of curled shape like that, unfortunately. Green wouldn't fit in there. Green would go in like that. So anyway, unfortunately, that is why I never put the white piece in the corner like that, chomper, but it has landed there, so we do have to put the purple piece there and just kind of go from there. I obviously would love to be able to just do pink like that, maybe throw blue on this side with yellow like that. So yeah, if we just want to do gray, I mean, you know, the only issue I think we're going to encounter here, though, is that, like, I think we're going to have a hard time being able to fill in the pieces like whatchamacallit, like Booger here. Oh, wait, hold on. That looks pretty sick. Oh, not quite. Okay, I was going to say, yeah. So the shape that's left over, of course, is the purple piece. We cannot move the purple piece, nor can we move the white or the red. So let's do this again. If we go like this, right, that's not going to change anything. Okay. So I think we can tastefully do this a lot better. I was going to say we can take pink out and instead go Booger in here. And you go something like that and that. Although here we have to do something kind of wonky, which would almost work here, but doesn't, right? Because you can go light pink here, but then we'd have the shape, of course, of purple left over, which is why I tell y'all, purple is the most versatile piece in the game, I promise you. At least in Canoodle Extreme, right? So that's why I like to keep it till the very end, just because, like, it will be more useful that way. So we can't move red, we can't move white, and we can't move purple. So let's maybe try something else over here then. What if we did... We take... I mean, I like Booger there, but... I mean, there's a lot of things we can do, right? I could also take out stuff over here, but I do like putting blue there. The only thing is, like, I basically have to put... If I put blue there, I have to put yellow there, essentially. I mean, I could technically do orange, but, like, things would get messy, and maybe I can't. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to pink here. And then maybe try and do something where we get rid of Booger... Can't do it this way. I was gonna say you could do Booger like that, put gray back behind, right? You could then do them next to each other like so, but then here we're not gonna have enough room for green left over, so that sucks. But we can do maybe some sort of variation of this, right? If we did, well, we just did that, and there's no way this is gonna work out. Yeah, okay. Shoot, this is a tough one, actually. I mean, it makes sense that it's tough because it ended up being a three-piece challenge, right? So we have the three pieces, and yeah, red, white, and purple that can't move. Purple's also our most versatile piece, so anytime that it can't move, it kind of sucks. If it was on 1% buy, oh, that's unfortunate, Chunky. That's okay. Hey, we all do that sometimes. I forget to charge my phone sometimes, so yeah, you know, 'tis what it is. All right. How are we gonna go about this? I don't even know. So yeah, if these two can't move, plus purple, basically. Oh, we could also, ooh, hear me out, actually. I don't know why I didn't think about doing this. Ooh, look at that. Or, wait, hold on. Yeah, look at this. You could put the homies, well, Booger and light pink, put them together like this, cuddling, which we normally do against the wall here, but instead, we can do it like this. That's actually kind of cool. And then you can go pink underneath there, maybe. Ah, this is close, right? But then we'd need the light pink shape, so that doesn't quite work. What if we flip this, and then we do... Dang it, okay. How are we gonna do this? We could take out gray, we could take out these pieces, but, like, it just feels good to have them in there. We could also just take out light pink, right, and move this over one, in which case we'd go Booger there. Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. We're trying to get up to 1,000 likes on the live stream. We always try and aim for 1,000 likes, so yeah. Also, we got a lot of votes in the poll right now, and Extreme is still #1, so it seems like you guys still want me to keep playing Canoodle Extreme, which I personally I'm super down with because I love Canoodle Extreme, so I do not mind in the slightest. Here, though, we do have a problem. Here we would need the purple shape again. Gosh dang it. Okay. What do we do? Because here, if we had like we had the green piece, but if we had the white piece, we could put that here, or the purple piece, honestly, but we don't. So instead, we have to do maybe gray. What if we go, I don't even know, like, you do something like this, but I just don't think that this... Ooh, actually, weirdly close. Weirdly close. If we had the gray piece left over, then obviously it would work. And that actually felt kind of sweet. This one might also be impossible, unfortunately, but let's see. Let's see if it isn't. So let's just remove... I'm just going to go back to square one. I don't think we really had it there. I'm trying to check comments to make sure you guys, if anybody thinks that they do have it or that I missed it, please feel free to let me know, of course. But you could also do something like this. We could maybe go a little out of the box here and go like, well, I mean, there's not really a whole lot you could do in that regard. If you put blue here, I was gonna say you could do this. You can go booger and yellow there to get rid of those. But then now we have to think about blue, right? So you could go light pink here. But yeah, the problem is gonna be that like, also how's the lo-fi volume, by the way? Hopefully it sounds all right. It's not too busy. Or like not too loud in comparison to everything else here. Yeah, what am I doing? I gotta think about blue. Think about blue, Danny. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Ooh, that's kind of cool, right? However, if I put, maybe if I go light pink down here, no, because anywhere that I was gonna say like, can you do, well, wait. Dang, no, that sucks, okay. We're close. I could take out light pink as well, but I don't know if that's gonna help us in any way. You could do light blue, pink, like that, and then, no, dang it. Yeah, because here you'd have orange, and then it would be the shape of the purple piece again. Oh, dang it. Okay, this is a tough one, you guys. All right. See, the ending is no extending, rise, talk back. What's going on here? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many votes in the poll, too. Thank y'all so much. What if we go pink this way? Ugh, no. Dang it. Okay. That's not going to work either. Nope, nope. All right. Okay, let's try something else then. I feel like maybe this is just a really challenging one, you know? And it is what it is. I still kind of liked this because I saw a couple of other options we could do here, right? If we go like this, if we had, well, we put booger in there, but I also don't want to just be doing the same exact thing over and over again, right? That is the definition of insanity. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, well, there you go. Figured it out. Let's go, baby. All right. So it does still look like Extreme we have 40% of the vote on Extreme. So if you guys still want me to continue with Canoodle Extreme, of course, I'm more than happy. I do love this version. This is my favorite version. That was a long yeah. Oh my gosh, we finally did it. Woo! There we go. All right, let's see what the next suggestion is going to be. Let's see. Hey, Danny, gonna go soon. Could you try one of these? Red and chomper or purple, cyan, and orange? Yeah, let's do, well, we just did red and chomper. We could try purple, well, this is gonna be a tough 3-piece challenge, but we could try it if we do purple, light blue, and orange. Let's see, maybe what I can do is suggestions are back open. Yeah, let's see. See, like this probably is impossible. So what if I just, here, I'm gonna, instead of shaking them up, we'll do these 3 pieces, but I'll like put them somewhere that's kind of tough, but not like crazy, I guess. Like you can do something like this, right? Like that could work, or if I wanna make it a little harder, maybe we'll go like that. Yeah, let's try this, yeah. So purple, light blue, and orange, just like this. It's a 3-piece challenge. That's okay. Yeah, the 3 pieces are good, but a lot of times when you shake it up and they land like randomly in the middle and stuff, it makes things very challenging. So instead, I'm just gonna try it like this and see what we can do. Because here, right, we can do something like red, green, light pink, and we can do booger like that too. That's pretty sweet. If we wanna just do this on the side here, although it does make things a little taco for these pieces. So maybe what we do instead is this. But then here, we're not gonna have a good spot for, this would only work obviously if we had orange and red left over, so that doesn't work. So instead, what if we go, I don't think this is gonna change if I do it this way. Yeah, Danny, what are you doing? Okay, shoot, so maybe this isn't gonna work over here. So instead, let's take out light pink. Let's just do booger there. We can go blue like this. That looks kinda nice, right? Boom, boom. Although, well, pink there is not gonna work. If we go, oh gosh, what am I seeing? Light pink here, but yeah, then I have even less space to put pink, so that's definitely not gonna work. All right, because I have to think about the fact that we have white left over, because if we do this, right, and we do this, yeah, it's not gonna work because we'll do gray there, yeah, and then that's not a shape. That's obviously not exactly what we have here, so. Yeah, and then here, obviously, if we had light pink there, it would just be the shape of the yellow piece left over, and of course, we'd have to take the yellow piece out, and then yeah, all that kind of stuff. So, we can't move, what is it? Orange, light blue, and purple are the ones we can't move. So, let's instead try, There's no way, right? Oh, if we had the green piece left over, that sucks. So the green piece is all the way over here. Maybe what I could do is I could try and rework this area. Oh my gosh, I see it, right? Because we can't move these 3 pieces. Do you guys see the solution here, right? Green goes there, and then... Nice. All right, we did it. We did it. Thank you guys so much. Obviously, we're going to keep going for a little bit longer, but appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, let's try and get to 1,000 likes. Let's do it, baby. We did it. Yeah, let's get to 1,000 likes. We got 827 people here. We got 590 likes. That's my goal for every live stream is just to get to 1,000 likes. Let's see. Bye, Danny. I'll be back next time. No problem, Rico. Appreciate you so much. Also, yeah, Kanoodle Extreme is still the highest, so I guess we're going to stick to Kanoodle Extreme, which I am so happy about. You're a freaky person. Yeah. Let's see. Pink and gray. Yeah, let's do some pink and gray. I got you. All right. So pink and gray, put them in, right? And then here we go. Let's see where they land. Oh, pink's not really on the map. Let's see. Land. Ooh, okay. That looks kind of challenging. All right. So pink and gray now cannot move for the rest of the puzzle. Let's do this thing. Thank you everybody who's been here. I appreciate y'all being here. It is very kind of you. Y'all are just the dopest. The most dope, if you will. Can I fill that in? Oh my gosh, look at this. That's kind of sick. Look at that. It gets rid of some of the tougher pieces too, and chomper and green and blue, of course, and yellow like that. That looks nice. Okay. Let's see, you can also do this. We can also do our booger and light pink cuddling homies sort of thing. And then this should be pretty good then. Let's see. Red there. Yep, we got it. Orange and purple. All right. Hey, it's good. We redeemed ourselves after the last one. This one definitely took way less time. Thank you all so much for being here, though. Yeah, it's really dope. The amount of viewership that have been on these live streams are actually insane. Yeah. Okay, now we are ready to take suggestions. Let me see. Yeah, first try. Wow. Yeah. Blue and pink, please. Shankar, I got you, friend. Let's do blue and pink. I see you. This guy wins. I'm sorry, friend, but we're going to do blue and pink this time around. So let's do it. That one was really fast. All right, quick solve, 35 seconds. Heck yeah, Lulu Tunes. Thank you so much for making note of that. I appreciate the fact that you're timing these. Okay, so here we go. Let's do, so yeah, blue and pink now cannot move for the rest of the puzzle. Let's do it. All right. My first instinct is to go light pink and chomper like that. I think that's pretty sick. I don't know if it's gonna work out necessarily, but I kind of like this already. That looks good. We got rid of some of the hardest pieces over here already. We can go yellow back there. Maybe just fill it out with red. Light blue down here, boom, boom, and then almost. We need light pink there. So instead, what if we did, I think we've got something here, right? Let's go, nope, that'd be yellow again. All right, so let's go gray. Shoot, okay. I'm trying a bunch of weird stuff here, right? But we can't move blue, we can't move pink. So let's try something else back here maybe. What if we did, we can't do orange in any sort of way because we don't have another long piece. We can go red, we can go yellow like that, although it's kind of the same sort of thing that we already basically had. And then, yeah, here, right, we'd have to do, yeah, that's not gonna work. So, because that's the same combo of pieces. I just really wanna do it this way. I feel like there's such good stuff if we do it like that, but this is obviously not gonna work either. Okay, so, never mind. What if we did red down here? How about that? Boom. Although here, right, we have to probably do purple. Oh my gosh, no, we're so good. Look at that. Woo, baby, let's go. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, I got a couple more puzzles in me, fam. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all been so great. Oh man, I'm kind of low energy today. I don't know, I feel like I slept kind of weird. All right, let's just until he finishes. Thank you, Lulu Tunes. I appreciate you, friend. All right, here we go. Can you do both blues? Yes. You said it earlier, and I want to make sure I get to it. Also, yeah, if anyone throws out a super chat, of course, first of all, thank you. Second of all, if you throw out a super chat, regardless of the amount, and you throw out a suggestion in there, I will take that that suggestion will go to the front, obviously. I prioritize the super chat suggestions specifically because, of course, you're giving me money, and it's very kind. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Some people give me suggestions for Ultimate Champion. Ooh, yeah, people give Nova some suggestions. All right, here we go. All right. 2-piece challenge, blue pieces cannot move. This is a pretty nice one because the blue just ended up on the side there, but light blue's kind of in a weird spot. I could go with some pretty fun, ambitious things here, right? We could do the cuddling method, although here we'd have to go a little wonky with it, but you could do it like this. That's pretty nice, yeah. Booger and light pink cuddling on the side, orange underneath with white, or chomper as we call it. And then up here you can go, I would actually probably rather do gray so that you can do green like that. Maybe pink down there. Oh my gosh, please, please. Shoot, I don't think this is it. Oh no, it is. Nice, let's go. Boom. Heck yeah, baby, another quick one. Hey, we're up to 696 likes. Make sure y'all, everyone here, it is free as heck. Make sure to like the live stream. We're trying to get to 1,000. We try to get to 1,000 on every single live stream. So yeah, that would be absolutely lovely. Blue and Chomper, ooh, I got you. Blue and Chomper, let's do this thing. Blue and Chomper is kind of crazy. Here we go. Sorry, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, here we go. We're 700 likes, nice. Thank y'all, we're at 716, appreciate it. All right, blue and white, blue and Chomper, okay. Interesting, all right. So yeah, these two now cannot move for the rest of the puzzle. This has to be kind of solved probably first. I was gonna say we could put Booger like that and that'd be sweet. You could do that with either, oh, here we go. Well, no, let's just do that. Yeah, let's go yellow there. But over here is gonna be a little weird. I was thinking maybe to just do green like so, and then maybe something like that and that. We do still have pink, although pink isn't going to be able to be, nothing can happen in there if we put pink here, and pink's got to kind of go in a specific spot, I feel like. So yeah, that's not going to work. So instead, let's do, I can also do this. We can go pink here like that, and then just kind of build up the side there. Although, I don't know what piece can actually go there, right? I guess you can go gray and light blue. You couldn't go red. And then here, right? Can we do something like this and make it happen? Here we go, hold on. And then maybe red there. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Right, because then here you put green in and it's gonna be, unfortunately, the shape of the gray piece left, and I have purple. Hey, there we go, MN Levu. Thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Booger and green can't touch the sides though. Okay, I got you, friend. We're doing that one next. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let me just solve this one first if I can. Shoot, what can't move? Blue and white are the only things that can't move. Okay, blue and Chomper, if you will. I also don't need to do this over here, like necessarily. I just feel like it was a good use of the space, right? You could also go pink here. Ooh, if we had, well, you could do that too, but then we'd have to go white up here, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know about that. I still really like that. Because yeah, I want to do light pink here, but the problem here is that you would have to have purple there. And you know what? Screw it. We're going for it. We're just gonna see if this works at all. All right. I mean, there's not gonna be anywhere good for me to put red in here, but I can rework this area to be the thing we had before, which was gray, or green, gray, light blue. Red can go up here. Pink. Ooh, no, we need gray again. Shoot, okay. All right. And if we can't, yeah, there's no way we can move red around or any of this kind of stuff to make this work out. So instead, what if we take these out and we instead go red, no, yeah, no. Let's go maybe light pink. What about this? Light pink and Booger like that. Ooh, okay, we're close, but we don't quite have it. Oops. Then we can go red here, although this isn't gonna work because anywhere, like if you put anything in here, it's just gonna replicate itself. So what if we did this instead? Ooh, hear me out. Hear me out. Oh, same problem. Okay, never mind. Oh my gosh, we're so close, you guys. We're so close. I'm trying my best. Trying my absolute darndest. Okay, what if we go... That's not gonna work. Nope, okay. So we have a tough thing going on here, right? We could take pink out and maybe move pink elsewhere, though, like, I don't know where yet. But yeah, we just can't move blue and we can't move white, that's it. So, like, it does kind of suck that this is taking a second. Oh my gosh, we're still so close yet so far. Because if we did, yeah, I like putting Booger there. Yeah, we can't move blue, can't move white. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, if I missed any stuff here, then yeah, let's see. We're trying here. Yeah, what? Okay, yeah, here we go. I'm almost done. I think I got this. Let's just rework a couple of things here. Oh my gosh, I do. That's insane. Look at that. I just reworked. I switched these two, light blue and orange, and then we got the rest of the solution. Let's go, baby. All right, I got 2 more puzzles in me, friends. 2 more puzzles. One of them is going to be the one that was super chatted. So let me grab that. From MN Levu, Booger and Green can't touch the sides though. All right. So the only thing about that, right, is that it's gonna be really hard for us to shake them up and have them land in a spot where they're both not touching the sides. So if with your permission, I would like to put them together, maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm going to say like something like this because it's going to take forever for us to shake it. So let's just say like this obviously satisfies it, right? They're not touching the sides. So let's do this thing. All right. I was going to say you could do this way. And, well, no, yeah, you have to. Oh, actually, this seems like a really bad idea because then you have to put blue there. So actually here, we're going to move over one just to make things a little easier. All right. Although it's still not easy to do this, right? Because then you have to go like yellow, orange, or yellow. What? That's a white. Okay. White. Sometimes I just say the wrong colors like a silly little goose. I'm not colorblind. I don't know what happens, but that's not going to work. Well, actually, oh my gosh. Okay, no, maybe that was too easy. Look at that. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Thank you guys so much. We're at 780 likes. Make sure you guys like the live stream. The more likes, the more people show up, baby. Okay, yeah. Okay. You put 10 seconds. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. If you have to time people out, that's all right. But yeah, just be sparing with it, of course. But yeah, okay. Yeah, we did that one pretty quickly, actually. I guess I might have made it a little bit less challenging. Could I give you a suggestion? All right, yeah, no, but you can do, so in the Kanoodle Ultimate Champion, do red and light blue, but they can't touch. How about that? Okay, so let's do pink and gray, please. We already did pink and gray. Both pinks, but they can't touch each other. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Both pinks, but they can't touch. So we'll put these in, shake them up. But yeah, once again, every super chat, if you guys can, well, this actually is impossible. So yeah, I can explain why that one was impossible. But anyway, yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be, oh, dang it. That one might have been too easy though, actually, if they landed like that. All right, got maybe 1 or 2 more puzzles left on this live stream. Appreciate you all so much for being here. No suggestions until he finishes. I know. Sorry, guys. Ooh, that landed kind of cool. All right. So pink. Oh wait, sorry. Was it pink and was it both pinks, but they can't touch? Oh my gosh. Never mind. I got to shake it up again because they're touching. So here we go. Here we go. Nice. There we go. All right. That looks kind of challenging actually, but we'll see. I've said that before, I guess, and it didn't end up being that challenging. I'm gonna start by putting blue there because it is a really nice spot for green to go right there, or Gerald as we call it. You can also potentially do the Booger chomper combo over here and something like this, but then you'd have to go orange there, and then I actually don't know if we have a way to fill this. So this is not gonna quite work as intended. You could go instead gray and light blue, though, I mean, we're encountering the same issue, but we can instead do that. Boom. Ah, that's not gonna be it. Dang it. Okay, we're close, right? But then here, right, we can't actually put both purple and yellow in this spot. So instead, what if we did, shoot, okay, yeah. So yeah, because we can't move the pinks. So let me think of what else we could do. We could also do, I mean, we don't have to do this. I just really like it. Because you can also do this. You can also do orange, green like that. I don't know if that's helpful at all over here. Probably not really, because then you'd have to go like gray and purple. And we could see if we could fill out this area though. Ooh, okay, yeah, unfortunately though here, right, anywhere you put the red piece, it's just gonna create the shape of red again. But what if I go like that? That'll create the shape of Booger, which is over here. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'm trying too hard to do specific things. So instead, there are so many other things we could do, right? Like for example, we can do green here. Sorry if anybody in the chat has an answer, but yeah, anyway. You could instead do this, right? We just can't move the pinks. We can instead go chomper over here, eating that. And now we have all these pieces to kind of do whatever we want here, right? You could go really crazy and do something like this, but we need to be able to fill that in, so that's not gonna work. What can we do to fill that area in? We could do something like orange. Green would be awesome, but of course we've already placed green in a spot. So we go like that. What if we did that plus that plus that? Oh, green would be perfect in here though. Dang it. But then we'd have to rework all the stuff on that side, so that doesn't quite work. Shoot, okay, maybe this one's a little harder than I thought it would be. Okay. If we go like that, boom, boom, but then here we'd have to go purple, and then we don't have a piece left over except for orange, which we'd have to move, or we'd have to do green down here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just like moving all the pieces now. So here's the problem, right? Is that like we can't actually fill this area in here if we don't have another piece that has like a little foot on it. So instead, yeah, shoot. Okay, maybe we gotta go back. I mean, I really like this over here. I just don't know how to go about the rest of it, right? If we go like light blue there, we could try that. Can we do it if we put Booger here? We can't, because this is a 7 dotted little area here. If you guys don't know, by the way, every piece is either 4 or 5 dots, so we can't fill that with, 7's not divisible by 4 or 5, of course, so we can't do that. Instead, we could maybe do something like, not that. Yeah, not that either. I was gonna say, what if you do the same thing but higher, right? You go like that. That's not gonna work, never mind. Or, wait, we have to do orange there. Ooh, wait, hold on, hear me out. Oh my gosh, we have it. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Also, thank you guys for the likes. We're almost at 1,000. If you guys are here and you haven't liked yet, please feel free to do that. It helps a ton. There we go, baby, let's go. Heck yeah, let's go. But yeah, it helps out a ton, and I really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,000. I don't see it, that's okay. There it is. Trying to get to 1,000 likes on every live stream. It's free as heck, so yeah, if you guys can. We're almost at 900. Let's go. Dark green and light pink touching. Okay, I got you, lag. I got you. No more spamming. Wait, dark green and light pink touching. Okay, yeah, so these two. That's an interesting combo. I don't know if I've done this one yet. All right. I don't know if I've done most of these, but anyway. Ooh, look at that. Wait. Look at that. They landed in a nice, cute little spot together down there. All right, so these two pieces now cannot touch for the rest of the puzzle. Let's freaking do it, baby. Thank y'all so much for being here. All right, let's see. What can we even put here? I mean, you can do a lot of different things, but like, I would love to be able to put Booger somewhere around here, but obviously you can't. Yeah. Hey, Doris, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Appreciate you. You're the realist, friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's 2 super chats, baby. Let's go. Another super chat. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. We're at 898 likes. Let's get to 1,000, baby. Let's go. All right. So I was going to say you could do pink here, right? But then you have to go purple back behind it, unfortunately, which does get rid of one of our most versatile pieces. But you know what? And then we probably have to do something like gray and light blue. But now we have the rest of the board to kind of work with, right? We have a lot of space. So this should be incredibly doable. Because here you can also go Booger and Chomper like that, which is actually kind of sick. Oh yeah, we're good. We're so good. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Let's go. All right. All right, I got time for one more, you guys. Oh, my parents are divorced. Oh no, man. Brenda, you know what? Hey, you're gonna be all good, I promise. All right. Okay, here we go. That was very fast, yeah. So yeah, in the poll, you guys have never moved off of Kanoodle Extreme, right? So it looks like, I mean, yeah, I'm okay to keep on Kanoodle Extreme. Obviously, at this point, we only have one more puzzle left. Unless this one takes like 2 seconds. Yeah, also, by the way, if you guys want to get your own Kanoodle Extreme or any of the Kanoodles, you can get them at the shopping cart link here on the live stream, or go to the description in the of the live stream. You can get it on that one online shopping site that rhymes with Shmamishmon. And then also, you can join our Discord. We've got a Discord going now and stuff, which is fun. All right. Gray and white touching Tabasco. I see that one. Yeah, let's do that one. It's a little bit more challenging because we have to put them next to each other, of course. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. So gray and white touching. Depending on how long this takes, this might be my last one. We'll see. All right. So hear me out. This actually looks pretty sick. We can go green and Booger like that. Heck yeah. You can also go pink here. If you put yellow inside like that, that looks awesome. Just throw blue on the end. This one looks like it's going to be easy, but I don't want to speak too soon. Because here I could see an issue where the, yeah, there's nowhere for me to do, well, nope, oh my gosh, I'm insane. Okay, we'll do one more, of course. That one was so fast. Let's go, all right. Let's see. Red and gray, but they have to be in a corner and you can't move them. Good luck if you do it. Thank you, Scotland. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So red and gray, but they have to be in a corner and you can't move them. Good luck. Let's put them in different corners too, right? So like, let's put like red down here and gray up here. That makes things a little more challenging because then I can't do some of my typical strategies. So let's try that, yeah. All right, 27 seconds. Yeah, that was probably my fastest one of the night. We're at 924 likes. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream. The more likes, more people show up. But also, thank you in general for liking. It's a very free thing. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're almost there. We're almost there. Appreciate you all so much. All right, here we go. So these two can't touch, of course. They can't move either. I'm assuming it'll be last for real. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, especially how, depending on how easy this is or hard. We could do pink like that, because then you could throw Booger in there. Ooh. And then you could do chomper like that. Or, look at this. Chomper up there and green down there as the two things that kind of cap the ends of other pieces. I freaking love that. That looks so good. Although here, right? Oh my gosh. If I put light pink there, look at that. That's a solve, baby. That's insane. I did not think that that was going to work. Oh my gosh. No, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. He's great at the game. Yeah, I try. Okay, we'll do one more. I feel like that was too easy. It might have been, but yeah, yes, I do play a lot of the game. Also, yeah, if you guys, we're about to hit 1,000 likes. Make sure you guys like the live stream. More likes, more people show up. But also, yeah, we're trying to get to 1,000, baby. Dang, you're fast. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have my moments, you know. Blue and purple. We did blue and purple before, I think. Let me do pink and light blue touching. I like that one. Thank you so much, Elvira. Yeah, also, yeah, don't spam, you guys. The more you spam, the less likely, the less interested I am in doing your suggestion. Okay, they're not touching. Just because, like, yeah, I don't want to reward people for just making chat unbearable for like a second. Hold on, sorry, the light blue piece is not going in there properly. We're almost there. Come on, light blue, get out. Okay. Please? Okay, here. Let's do blue and light blue touching like this. This is what it was kind of looking like it was going to be. I don't know if this one's going to be too easy or too hard, but here we go. Blue and light blue touching. Here we go. All right. So let's do this thing. I'm seeing this. Actually, wait. No, I'm seeing light pink and chomper, and then yellow like that. And now we can just kind of solve for the rest. Let's see how this goes. All right. Blue on the very end. We could, in theory, just throw Booger here, because then you can go orange back behind. Maybe green just down here. Okay, yeah, that one might have been too easy as well. All right, one more. That one was simple, I guess. Yeah. All right, here we go. One more time. Booger, green, and white, but they both have to touch. Well, Booger, green, and white are all three different ones. I could try and do here. You know what? I got you here. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this as the last one. Booger, green, and white. I get to place them, but it's gonna be a 3-piece challenge with these 3 pieces. We're also almost at 1,000 likes. Make sure you guys like the live stream. Trying to hit 1,000, baby. It's free as heck. Okay. How about this? All right, there we go. Booger, green, and white, or Booger, green, and white. There we go. All right, let's solve this bad boy. Okay, so first instinct is to go blue, of course, over there. How do we want to fill this? This one might still be pretty easy. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just trying some stuff here. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh, wait, we're close. Hold on. No, shoot, we're close, but we're not quite there. Okay. Because, like, if you do this, right, then, yeah, you're not going to be able to... Oh, my gosh, okay. You can also go like this, right? We can move these upward, but then... Nope, never mind, that's not going to work. Oh, my gosh, wait. I thought this would be easy. I thought it'd be easy. Yeah, these three would... yeah, just can't move. Okay, let's instead do this. Oh, come on, this has to work. Yeah, there it is. Let's go, baby. All right, there it is. Yay, we hit 1,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. 1,005 is perfectly fine with me. All right. And with that, too, that is also, unfortunately, the last puzzle of the day. Appreciate y'all so much. Believe it or not, doing an hour of this straight is kind of draining. But yeah, appreciate y'all so much. And I'll be back for another live stream on Monday. So yeah, don't worry about it too much, you guys. I appreciate y'all being here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the super chats, those of you who gave the super chats out. And make sure you guys are, of course, subscribed and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I post like 2 videos a day on this channel of this type of puzzles. So appreciate y'all. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday.